Hi. I tried so hard to get on here yesterday to do our weekly forecast, and the day got away from me hardcore. Oof, it's intense right now, right? So, where do we start? Do you feel you're being watched? It's the theme this week, and I'm going to get into why in half a second here. But it's nothing to be alarmed about, nothing to be scared about. I'll start with that. So, the energy. I did a full monthly live, a whole live monthly forecast. This is the way my brain has been working. On Sunday for all of June. So there's a lot of interesting dynamics and shifts this month. Let me just move my necklace to get off the mic. There we go. All right, so there's a lot of shifts coming for us this month. June is very much a activation month, especially for starseeds, especially for light workers, for those that are really waking up, really going through like massive epiphanies, transitions, watching your life shift, things move out, things come in. It's a big, strong month. So yesterday was the hardest day of the whole month, and then I believe it's around just after the solstice. I think it's the 23rd, 24th, 25th, or something like that, is another really hard, like, oof, lumpy day or couple of days where you're going to feel depleted, exhausted, cranky, emotional, sensitive. But we are starting to lift into a more higher frequency. So, to put it real simple, like I share this all in our Galactic Ambassadors membership group and in our coffee chat group, which is first thing in the morning. But to put it very simply, we are being given the opportunity to experience new energies that we haven't experienced before. So if you're on TikTok or you're like checking shit out, side note, I would love it if you followed me. I love this stuff. But anyway, so if you're watching videos on there, you're going to see a lot of people talking about June being the creation month, the manifestation month, the dreams coming true month, and there's some science behind why that's happening for us. But it is very transformational, or it can be very transformational for you if you allow it to be. So I want to break down this week about what we can individually and collectively expect, and how to navigate these energies. So the energy is shifting today. I'm having spikes of like, yeah, and then, ooh, batteries drained fully. It's a lot right now, and we're going to be feeling these highs and lows as we go through the month. But this is about your perception. This is about your focus. This is about where do I need to be putting my focus, my energy, my thought, which same thing, to allow this expansion, this creation in my life. So let me just connect in, and we're going to pull some cards. I was guided to pull just a side note for starseeds. All right. Well, that's cool. Okay. Super simple. Okay, so the being watched energy, let's talk about that really quick. In our Starseed group, our Galactic Ambassador group, there's a whole chat forum going on about like, there was something in my doorway last night, or I'm feeling this shift and I feel like someone's watching me or touching me or my shoulders or whatever. So what's going on right now, this week in particular, there's this opening for the angelic realm, which is absolutely freaking gorgeous, where our past loved ones, our lineage, the angelic team is going into overdrive, over support right now in helping us anchor our energy, helping us ground, helping us stabilize and regulate these new waves that are coming through. So this week is a beautiful angelic connection week. So you can ask for signs. If you're seeing feathers, dimes, those are your traditional ones. Those are your basics. Then there's ones that are a little bit more advanced. So you'll get like the whisper of names or a series of baby feathers or baby flower petals like coming down. That's a really big sign that you've got like a powerful team with you. But you can talk to them, you can connect with them, you have free will, so they cannot interfere, they can just hang out and linger until you invite them to support you. So if you feel inclined to, which I love, please do, just whatever angelic team is with me for my best possible experience, I'm open to you. Show me signs, give me energy, give me healing, give me direction, give me support, and you're going to start to feel that energy coming through for you, especially through these highs and lows. So if you're anything like what I'm experiencing, where I'm getting these like crazy highs and then these like, oh my God, I'm exhausted lows, they're going to support you with regulating that so that you can sustain yourself better throughout the day with the energy. All right, let's go into it. So I've got 2 piles today. Normally 3 come out, but we've just got 2. So we've got 1, 2, and then I've got a starseed side note, and then we have our overall theme. So let's go into what to expect this week. Okay, I'm connected and let's go. Yeah, feeling this hard. I've been so caught up in this starseed group lately, and then I'm moving from survive to thrive, where we do talk a lot about the frequencies of that. But that's like the main thing that's coming through for me. So, but June is starseed activation. Like if you're a starseed or a light worker, you know, you'll feel it, you'll question it if it resonates with you. You're going to be feeling a lot of shift coming for yourself and a lot of epiphanies and healing and shifting and all that stuff. It's really cool. So the whole month of June is for starseeds and light workers, but all of us get to benefit from it. So our overall theme is it's like compass. It's like, where's your integrity navigating? Where are you navigating this week? This week is about where are you either internally with your own boundaries, putting your focus, and collectively, where are you putting your focus? So when it comes to work, are you in judgment? I had this beautiful download on Sunday that said, are you projecting or are you reflecting? And that's what this week is about. Can you reflect your beauty, your truth, your power, your wisdom, your evolution, your awakening, your kindness, your empathy? Can you reflect that through and let it be bounced back off and let people feel that from you this week? Very unspoken. It's just an energy vibration. Or are you projecting your thoughts, your wisdom, your teachings, your this is right, this is wrong? This week isn't about that. This week is about stepping back and reflecting. Also symbolic for that internal reflection. Take a look inward and be like, okay, where do I need to give some healing attention to? Or where do I feel discomfort or lack in my life? And how can I start to shift my thoughts towards enhancing what I'm looking for, receiving? So this is about reflecting, receiving, not projecting and forcing change, especially to those of you that are in loving, intimate relationships where your partner isn't evolving the way you are or awakening the way you are. So this is about reflecting. What do you want them to experience through you? Not what potential do you want them to reach? So switch it up this week and really take a strong focus on that. Okay, let's go into our number 1 pile. Starseed one's super strong over here. Okay, number 1s. I really love this. Number 1s, you're going to feel this desire for newness, whether that's a new beginning, new clarity, new way of being. I'm seeing some of you contemplating a move or in the middle of a move or planning for that move. This is going through the veil. With this new beginning energy, there's some suggestion in listening to that, so back to that compass that I saw in the beginning, listening to that internal dialogue of, do I need to take a different route home? Do I need to go for a walk in the woods? Do I need to just sit outside in the backyard for a couple of minutes? Because there's a lot of information there for you. We're very much being activated this month, and that means a couple of things. Your crystalline grid, your DNA structure, your consciousness, which holds all universal wisdom, is being activated hard this month. So you're going to be getting a lot of universal wisdom and a lot of clarity for your own experience, your purpose, and just how things are functioning in and around us. So there's a really big high this week. And I'm hearing that you're moving through that veil of seeing, how do I put this? Taking your awakening to another level, we'll put it. Big, huge epiphanies are here and available for you. I'm hearing specifically Thursday. And then I'm hearing also with that new beginning energy, it's do you need to rearrange your furniture? Do you need to rearrange the living room or your bedroom to mix up the energy? Do you need to tidy up, put things away? Do you need to clear off counters or tables or shelves? It's just this fresh energy. So create space for this energy that's coming through. Really important to create that space. And that space can be in your home, in your head, in your closet, or just getting out in space, like going for a walk in the woods or spending some time in the backyard. Really important for that transitional. If you're not creating that space, I'm hearing the word like fire, as in you're going to feel hot, like bothered, agitated, fiery temper, because the energy can't move and regulate the same way. So take that for what you will, right? Hi, Lori. Hi, Brock. Okay, let's go into number twos, and then we're going to go into the Starseed Pull. Ooh, love those. Ooh. Okay, number twos. It's about enhancing your divine gender. So there's a universal law of gender, and we are predominantly one or the other. I know lots of women, including myself, for a long time that had become my own man, and I know quite a few men that had to become their own woman. And that doesn't mean, it just means in purpose in life or to get through, navigate certain tasks, right? So this is about coming back to your divine gender this week, whether that's the masculine or the feminine, and letting that cosmic energy percolate in that space. So divine feminine is about conceptualization. It's about concepts, ideas, planning. It's about nurturing. It's about the next step, planning it. And divine masculine is that action energy, that do energy. So if you're wanting to enhance your divine masculine, working out, like something where you're action oriented to enhance that energy. So I'm hearing really tap into that this week. And then I'm hearing this like cosmic energy of feeling lofty or spaced out or a little disassociated, disoriented. So in order to help with that, it's important to ground. But in that disconnect, if you're feeling that disconnect, it's really important. I'm just fixing my camera here. It's really important if you're feeling that disconnect to step into wisdom, meaning either meditating and bringing that wisdom up, reading a book that's in alignment with something that'll support you, listening to a podcast, watching a YouTube video, taking that course you've been thinking about. This is about activating wisdom and needing direction. Otherwise, it's in that loftiness that we're going to be experiencing. The direction that's trying to come through can get lost. It's like having a dream and then waking up in the morning and being like, I don't remember what it was, but it was something. So this is really important to anchor that and to listen to your intuition. So pay attention to the articles that are finding you here on social media. Get that book that you've been thinking about. Research if there's books in the topic that you're desiring to expand on. So it's really important. Or take that course or join that group or whatever that is. Also, side note with number two is pay attention to your dreams. I say all the time, dreammoods.com. There's a search bar at the top. So if you go to the letter and just search, look at the key pieces of your dream, and then start to break it down, and you'll get your clarity and your awareness of what your subconscious is asking for you to either do, acknowledge, or heal. Yeah, those are two very different energies. One's very cosmic. Number two is very cosmic. Number one is like breaking through a veil. So that's pretty intense. Let's go over to the Starseed pile, shall we? This one's super strong. Yeah, I knew it. It's freaking crazy, man. The Starseeds right now, like, I did a group healing this morning for the Starseed Ambassadors group, which I'm going to talk about tonight for those of you that are in that group. But power. There is power coming up for the Starseeds. You're being asked to look at your dark, to look at the dark. Not the evil, but the dark. The power that's in you, not being afraid of your power. Not being afraid to step into your power. It's a very common thing for starseeds because we have this like strong moral compass to help the world sort of shift. And in that, we very much fear being selfish or being self-righteous or being greedy or being dark. And it's not about those labels, but in that dark shadow space is where you can really sum energetic power that you can shift into light. So there's a big energy in and around that. The dragon energy on this planet has been activated, um, which was supposed to happen last year and it didn't, but it was activated. And I feel like it was just over the last couple of days. They've been coming strong. They've been coming through really strong in my meditation. So we've got a lot of dragon energy, which is, when you think about a dragon, massive, terrifying, burn you up in half a freaking heartbeat, but they're actually protectors and nurturers, the strongest nurturers. They're very quiet, they're very hidden, they're very mysterious. And those are the qualities that are being activated right now in that starseed energy in order for us to navigate holding our vortexes, holding our light, and anchoring it for this transition that we're going through this month. So kind of just be aware of that piece of it. I'm also hearing like community for starseeds. There's a lot of weird things that happen when you're a starseed. A lot. So it's really important to have those conversations for two reasons. One, so your ego can shut up, because it's going to go like, am I daydreaming this? Am I like, this is so weird? Am I crazy? Blah, blah. So to share with other people who are having similar experiences helps the ego just settle down so that you can really expand into, why am I having these experiences? And then the other piece is, energetically, you're congregating together. And as soon as I said that, my ears started ringing like crazy. Bringing your forces together, bringing your vortexes, your energy together to anchor a bigger light. Also, there's this really beautiful thing that happens. When you're starseed, you get activations at night. When you're sleeping and when you're meditating, and we have these integration, these these activations happen in our body so that we can hold a higher frequency, which is also a higher wisdom, universal wisdom, like what's going on above us wisdom, and below the earth's crust. But anyway, so you're getting this, like these downloads, and it's being activated in you. And sometimes it's not aware within the conscious mind. So when you're congregating with other people and you start to have these conversations, it comes out. It's like, it just comes right out of your mouth. I see people in this group all the time just be like, I have no idea where that came from, but it's been activated. So therefore it needs to come into your awareness. And that often happens with social thinking. And social sharing. So congregating is super important. So if you have friends that are also starseeds, reach out, connect, converse, share, all of those beautiful things. All right, there's that. So I know I still have a lot of emails to get to. Quite a few have messaged me. I'm working on that. I've been working around the clock right now. I've got clients overseas with a different time zone. So in the morning, we have our coffee chat group, which is a daily energetic breakdown. So I do that very early in the morning. Every night, I'm either teaching Moving from Survive to Thrive or the Galactic Ambassador group. And then throughout the day, I'm doing my one-on-ones. So it's been a whirlwind of energy. Thank you for your patience with the emails. I will absolutely be getting back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, it's a wild ride right now. So be patient with your body, be patient with your emotions. When you're tired, rest. When you're at a high, take advantage of it and move into action. All right, gang. The ambassador group is tonight. If there's anyone that's still interested in joining, just shoot me a message, or you can go to diamondno.com and you'll see all the membership options there. But wishing you the best, most incredible week. Enjoy the vibes, the highs, and I will talk with you all soon. All right. Bye, guys.